A very good morning, students. Hope all of you fit and healthy at your home, and all of you completed now chapter 1 in your copy. Okay, today I will give you the explanation of chapter 2. I hope all of you also read this chapter completely. If some students are not read this chapter, then please beta read this chapter, then you can watch this video. Okay, the chapter 2, the Himalayan region. This is your chapter. Okay, beta. In previous class, I introduced this chapter. So everyone, open your book, page number 11. Then all of you read this chapter. Okay, today I will explain now this chapter. What is the meaning of this word? First, I will introduce you this word. What is the meaning of this word? Himalaya. Okay, what is the meaning of this word? This word comes from two words. First word is him plus alya. Okay, look at here everyone. Him. What is the meaning of this word? Him. Him means snow. What is the meaning of this word? Him means snow. And what is the meaning of aboard? Aboard means what is the meaning of alya? Alya means aboard. Aboard. Okay. What is the meaning of both words? It means Himalaya means the aboard. Aboard, it means you can say home also. Okay. It means the abode of snow. Himalaya means abode of snow. It means snow, the home of snow. Okay, understand? I hope all things are clear now. Himalaya. What is the meaning of second word? Reason. Reason. Here is the reason means reason, it is show to particular area. Particular area. It means in this chapter here is reason is showing about Himalayan area. Okay, so I hope all of you understand about what is the meaning of this chapter. Himalayan region. Himalayan region. Himalaya means the abode of snow. Region is particular area. And your all doubts are clear now. Okay, first you understand now the meaning of this word. Okay, the Himalayan region, and don't write this thing in your fair copy beta. Okay, if you note down these things, then you can note these things in your rough copy only. Okay, okay. The Himalayan region lies in which part of our country? It is northern part. Which part? Northern part. Okay, understand always. In which part? It is the northern part of our country. Okay, student. Then Himalayan region, it is situated in our country northern part. Northern part of our country. Okay, northern part of our country, and its distance about, what is the distance? It means 2500 kilometer. kilometer in long curve kilometer from Jammu and Kashmir. Jammu and Kashmir, I am right now here in short. Jammu and Kashmir to in which state? Arunachal Pradesh. Okay. Arunachal Pradesh. Look at here in your book, everyone. Look at here. This brown part is showing. The Himalayan region, and its shape is a crown shaped, and its distance is 2,500 kilometer to 500 kilometer from Jammu and Kashmir to Arunachal Pradesh. Arunachal Pradesh is situated in east direction in our country, and Jammu and Kashmir is situated here in north direction. Okay, I hope all of you understand about the Himalayan region position. Okay, the Himalayan mountains range is like a huge wall. Okay, and in the northern boundary. It means this is the important point. It is a northern boundary of our country. Northern boundary of our country. What is the benefit for this? Okay, first is it is the northern boundary of our country, and it is the natural border between India and China. Okay, natural border between which country? India and China. Okay, this is the most important point. Nepal and Bhutan, both countries are completely situated in the Himalayan region. Okay, these countries both are our neighboring countries now. Nepal, just I am showing you Nepal in your map. Nepal and Bhutan, both neighboring country, is situated in this region. Okay, completely situated. Here is Nepal. Look at here. And here is Bhutan. Look at here. Both country is situated completely in the Himalayan region. Okay, beta. In the northeast direction, it runs southward, northeast direction. North, it means upper side it means here, north, and east is here. It means in this corner. The Himalayan region are southward and forms a barrier between India and the Myanmar. It means in the northeastern direction, it is situated. In the southward direction is the south direction. Now, in your map, always you remember the upward direction is north, downward is south, right hand side is your east direction, and your left hand side is west direction. So, in the northeast direction, the Himalayan region, it runs southward direction, and it is a barrier between India and the Myanmar. Myanmar is also our neighboring country, and in this part, the mountain ranges are not high, and these mountain ranges are called Purvanchal. Okay, it means if the question is raised here, which mountain range are called Purvanchal, it means it is northeast direction mountain range are. Okay, the hills in this area is Garo, Khasi, Naga hills. And Mizo Hills, these hills are not high. Not high. Next, the Karakoram Range mountain lies in the northwest direction. Next is, I hope all things are clear now. Next range is Karakoram Range. Karakoram Range. Karakoram Range mountains. Karakoram Mountains. Karakoram Mountains. These mountains are situated in the northwest direction. Look at here in your map. Here I need for this. Look at here. This is the upward direction, and Karakoram range is the north. North means upward direction, and the east is here. Here is not a mountain, so this direction is here. Northeast direction. Sorry, northwest direction. Here is not a east. In this direction, it is a west direction. Okay. Northwest direction of the Himalayan beyond river Indus. Indus is a river of Jhelum, Satluj, Chenab, Ravi, B. Okay, and these rivers are the northern parts of Kashmir. Okay, and after that these Indus rivers are drained in the drain in a neighboring country Pakistan, and in the last these Indus rivers are drained into the Arabian Sea in west direction. Arabian Sea here is a west direction. Okay, and K2 and the Godwin Austen. K2 and Godwin Austen, it is the highest mountain peak in India, and these are situated in the Karakoram mountains, and its height is near about 8,600 kilometer. Okay, in Karakoram mountain, here I am writing out some important points also. K2 or Mount Godwin, Mount Godwin Austen. It is the highest mountain peak in our country, and its height is near about 8,611 11 meter, not kilometer. Okay, meters. Okay, and it is the second highest. It is the second highest. It is the second highest peak in the world. Second highest peak in the world, and first highest peak in the world, it is a Mount Everest, and it is situated in Nepal. Okay, look at here. Nepal is here. Okay, so first highest peak in the world, it is Mount Everest. Okay, and K2 and its second name is Mount Godwin Austen. It is the second highest peak in the world, and it is situated in Karakoram range. Okay, and it is the second highest peak in the world. Students, look at here in your book. In this map, this triangle is showing the peak, highest peak. Okay, in our country, Kanchenjunga, highest peak. Okay, in our country, it means हमारे भारत की सबसे ऊंची पर्वत चोटी, it is Kanchenjunga. Okay, and Mount Everest is here situated. Look at here, and its height is 8,848 kilometer. Okay, it is the first highest peak in the world. Mount Everest, it is the first highest peak in the world. Okay, first highest peak in the world. This is Mount Everest. Look at here. Here is a triangle is showing in your book. Look at here, and its height is also given now in your book. It's a 8,848 meter. Okay, it is the highest peak. Students, look at here. Mount Everest. It is the highest peak in the world. Okay, highest peak in the world, and its height is 8,848 meter, and here is 8,600 meters. So this is the highest, okay, highest mountain in the Himalayan region, and it is situated in the China and the Nepal border, and it is the, here I am writing, no, here is the, it is the first highest peak in the world. Okay, I think these things are clear now. Okay, these are the important points from this topic, Karakoram range. Okay, then next is the Himalayan region. Peaks in the Himalayan region. First is Mount Everest. Mount Everest, its height is, just I am told you, 8,848 meter. Here I am showing now meter, only M. Okay, then second, other important peak in the Himalayan region, it is situated in Nepal, and it is the highest peak in the world. Okay, then second is Kanchenjunga. Kanchenjunga, and its height is 8,500, I think 98 meter. Okay. Then third one is Nanda Devi. Nanda Devi. Its height is 7,817 meter. Okay. Then next is Dhaulagiri. Only 4 I mentioned now. Okay. Dhaulagiri. Its height is about 8,172. Here I mention here, this one is third, this one is fourth, and this one is third. So everyone do this. Okay, according to their height meter. Okay, here I mention now, this one is third and this one is fourth. Okay, because its height is 7 and it 7,817 and its height is 8,172 meters. Okay, and some Parvats is also situated in this Himalayan region, like that Naga Parvat, Annapurna also. Okay, the Himalayan mountain range are divided into 4 zones. Okay, the Himalayan region Himalayan mountain region. Himalayan mountains ranges are divided in 4 groups. How many groups? 4 division, 4 zones. How many zones? 4 zones. Okay. First is, it means according to their height, which mountain is very high, that mountain are situated in the Himadri range, and some mountains are lesser, okay, that are Himachal, and the third is lower Himalayas, it is Shivalik range. Understand? First is, it means the greater Himalayan, there is too much snow, that is Himadri. Okay, that is Himadri. Then second one is Himachal. Third one is Shivalik. And number 4 is Tarai. Okay, Tarai. Look at here. First is Himadri region. This region, Himadri region, it is the greater Himalayas, and in this region, this is this part is found in extremely north, and there is too much found snow also. Okay, north of the Himalayas part is called Himadri region. Okay, then second is Himachal. It is the lesser Himalaya and it is the south of the Himadri. It means Himadri. Himadri is the north. It means down part is called Himachal region. Shivalik. It is the lower of the Himalayas, and Tarai. It is the marshy land of Uttar Pradesh. Okay, this is called Tarai. Okay, that's all for in this class. In next class, we will discuss about remaining part of this chapter. Till then, have a nice day.